Okay, so I have been talking for quite a while without turning on my mic. I forgot to, in OBS, I forgot to do that. It's a good thing that I find it. Okay, so now, okay, that is okay. So it's good. Just let's just create now the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yes, no, no, no. It should. Yes. Have to route. This one should be in a new collection called Custom Bone Shapes. Yes. Okay. I did Shift A, S, P, X, V, N, X is on space. Okay. The X is 1. The X. Okay. This one should be like arrow and then okay. And then the new shape should be single. And let's reduce it to 16, 15, 32 should be. Let's work with 32 and then what is his 50s. Shift this to ROTATION operation X, and then let's create the simple ring shape for other things. So like okay, now the main thing is this. Okay, so there is this thing for oh, it's quite big, so this thing should be fine, and this thing red. So the thing is that if I don't want it to be like every single time I don't want it to, you know, fix it. So for that, what I will do is to see this thing and then X 90 RY 90 no RC 90 like it will fix according to it, and then I will just scale it down GY. Okay, now it fit automatically. So for the foot green, I also like arrow to green, and this part the circle. It happens with this thing. R90. This one should go for this thing. This thing. Yellow. Or we could change these two colors to orange. And we have this. This is going to be another circle and with the yellow color. This thing will go with the rotation. This will be like 90 degree. That's okay. Leave this thing. No, but I want it to be look good. It's a little bit struggle. So leave the struggle a little bit outside for now. Here we Open to selector. Okay. Right. Yes. Okay. Let's go one by one. Okay. This thing. Okay. Okay. Hmm. So I don't think. Okay. So we have completed the rig, and it's time to test it. Check it out. Or test it how it's working or not. And after completing, if the thing is working properly, we will make some, you know, custom settings for it to work easily, like the guns going inside and coming outside to the body easily in one move. So we will do those things. So, okay. Okay, briefing working. If I want to, well, it's won't be doing. We are not doing this thing, but we can do GZ. Nah, we won't do that thing also. GZ. Yeah, we can do this thing. Okay, and let's see. We can do this thing. Let's see. Okay, no, we won't do that, but okay. The thing is, uh, uh, see, we find a problem. So the problem is that shift S conversion, and the issue is with this fellow. Shift S selection to cursor in the pose mode. Ah, nee, 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 nee. Yeah, shift S cursor with selection. and then we call it alt p clear parent, and then we will parent it with this fellow like info edit mode, select this control p 1. So now will we see rg. Okay. The thing, see, let's see, let me show you. Like, if I do RZ, then the head is also moving. I don't want it. I don't want the head to be moving with this fellow. So for that, I will just change the parenting of the head with, and this thing is the parent of head, and this fellow with this control P, keep offset. So now if I go to the thing and then RZ, then the head won't move. Okay, like this. So this is looking fine, working great. And then if I move G, eh? Okay, there is something on. This thing will, okay. Impose what I have to check. G, okay, everybody is moving, but it's not moving. So in the edit mode, select this, control P, keep offset. In the unknown, I will check. Okay. Ah, so everything is working properly. Let's save the file first. And now that we have completed the rigging part, not completed, but I have weight paint assigned the weight paint. So now we will do some, put some limitations to it. So the thing is like simple things first. Then we will make a bone with, we can control a certain animation with it. So after that, but first see, I don't want this bone to be go here and there. So I will put restrictions and little bit constraints to it. So first simple thing, I wanted to move in, see, 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 okay. So y-axis, I don't want any location movement over there, no scale movement. So now I will, whatever I do, it will be right now. If you noticed, no, you won't able to notice. Let me show you. So if we see over here that if I do give the motion to the thing only in z axis, let's see, working. Okay, gc. So let's me just lock the other axis that are not the z axis, not z, I mean y. So whenever do this, it will only following the motion that I need. Now then, okay. And so for this, I don't want any scale animation over it, and location, no location, and maybe no rotation. I don't want it to be animate anything, so I will won't able to do. And same goes for this, no rotation, no location, no scale. Let me just okay. And then for this head part, I want only rotation. So rotation in z, but now this part I want to show. So like if you see, if I give a in rotation in z axis, you will notice over here that the two values are changing. One is W and one is Y. So we don't that want that, but so for that we will change the more rotation mode. Now with simple y-axis, only one thing I can rotate, so it will limit the thing. So now I will just lock those things, and same thing for the headlight. No rotate location, only the y-axis if I'm not. Yeah. So okay. Now that the main thing is done is the upper body. Okay, so it's the is for this also we have one, and then with this we are done with those things. Now some medium, some gun thing. I don't want any rotation or scale. As for the movement, I think no X. Okay, so I only want Y. Let's see. Same thing for this. Yeah, the same. Let me. I just want to check it and then see whether or not it's how it goes. So okay, now this and with Y, I will just lock it up, lock it up. Okay, one, two, four. Okay, one, two, three, four. Okay, now that things are done. And if I go to the edit mode and 50 and scale it down and control P parent with this thing. Okay, okay. What the fuck? Okay, so okay, there is some glitch. Not a glitch, but alright. I won't be changing values from over here, so it's not a major issue for it right now. So now let's add a bone constraint limit location. It's a good thing if I go with this limit location. Okay, so of this minimum x. Okay, x0 maximum should be so okay, one. Point 0.5, point 1. No, no, 0. That's 0. E. Okay. Is okay. 0. If in 0, minimum is 0. Okay. So 0.05, 0.08. Okay, yeah, 0.08 is fine. And then if I see 0.3, no, zero point 0.4, we should go with 0.4. Okay, so now if I say gx, so gx, okay, okay, take 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, copy to selected. No, 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 no. Okay, so now let's go with another matter. It's little bit time taking for me. So let's see. I will show another matter. Okay, and what should be the action? Action will be like gun underscore in dash out. So in the first frame, let me just get rid of these things. Get rid of these things. Okay, I. Okay, and then in let's say 20. Okay, I will just get the next. Okay, control C, control V. okay, and, and, and over here, probably. So now I have hmm, let me just note down those values because I'm going to copy it all over the places. Okay, so it's like 0.521, 0.0000, like 0.000 and 0.854 minus minus okay, there is a little bit fucked up. So selecting all this, okay, like this. Okay, so fuck. Hmm. Okay, so I fucked up. Hmm. I just hugged up a little bit. Okay, so no need to worry. Uh, Control and okay. This is the last piece. AI. So right now this thing is I animated those things, but this one, see, the issue is right now is that this thing is not aligning with the axis properly. But oh, let me see globally, globally. Yeah. So globally, it would be like pointing out at the global direction, so it won't exist. But in locally, it will be like this. I want it to be z-axis. So in edit mode, I have to just uh, what can I do for it? Calling is not working. Radius head not working. Radius and right now that's not the issue. Like this thing is turning is not an issue. But first is aligning this thing. So for it to be aligned. Okay, so let's see. It's working. Like this part only working, not every piece, single piece is working, but this thing is working now. This thing will work, and this thing is not working. This will not work. This thing will also not work. Like if I switch to global mode, then this will also not work. But in local mode it should work. So right now in local they are not working. 1, 2 working, 3 is not working. So let's adjust this part also. Okay. Okay. And Okay. 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 Hmm. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. What to do? Alt P, enter. So I just unparented with everybody, and now I will just parent it again. Control P with phone. Control Control P with phone. And same goes for here. Control phone and Control P with bone. Control P with bone. Control P with bone. Okay, let's just check it out, and everything is working or not. Let's just ah, okay. So now the thing is that I, okay, and in 20, in 10, sorry, not in 10, 10. Like in 20, sorry. Just close it. I. This one is the only one in Z axis, if I'm not wrong. This one in X, this one going to be X axis. Okay. I. Not everyone is aligned properly, but it's like it will work. And this one is like, so I think I have it. So now, right now, if you see the animation, it's like, see, right now it's not proper, but I just make some two keys, so I just have to offset it. So right now, if you notice that it's, you know, just passing through the gate. So now, what I will do, if I will just select everything in the top part, so in the it should be around here. Okay, so right now it's sleeping. So for that, I will just hide it, those things, and select these things. Just push them back a little. Okay, and this thing, that thing. Okay, so you should, this one should be around. Okay, so ah, okay, okay. Okay. Alt H. You see this thing is overly okay. Okay, okay. I so now let's just save it and okay. There is one more thing I have to do is to reverse the animation. So right now this should be okay. Reverse. Hide those things. Okay. Select everything. This thing over here. Okay. Okay. So now this thing is going on. happening. And now if I go to constraint, there should be one constraint. Not this thing always. This one. Action driven content target. No. Target should be this one. Like okay, we have to just write it H. And yes, everyone has one action driven. So okay. No need for labor total. Okay. Okay. So let's go with this one. Action driven content armature बोन का नाम क्या है इस वाली का खाली बोन इस बोन नेम इसको लगते हैं F2 GUN गन इन डैश आउट यू यू आउट बोन का नाम है गन इन आउट हो गया तो उसका हो जाएगा हमारा GUN इन आउट ओके तो एक्शन है हमारा गन इन आउट and in the local space एनिमेशन चैनल है हमारा एक्सी है ना उसमें I am doing something wrong. It's been quite some time. कस्टम स्पेस हो गया हाँ स्पेस किया ये अभी अपने आप प्ले हो रहा है तो आई विल जस्ट कट इट आउट स्टार्टिंग फ्रेम एंड फ्रेम है हमारा 20 तो मिनिमम रेंज मैक्सिमम रेंज को 1 कर दिया नाउ लेट्स से नहीं इस पे काम अभी किया नहीं है टारगेट हमारा क्या होना चाहिए इधर तो वैली फोन हुई थी तो फिर यहाँ पे गन नहीं करता हूँ मैं ओके तो फिर अगर मैं इसको टारगेट की बात करूँ तो ना अभी भी नहीं हो रहा लेट मी सी वेयर आई एम डूइंग थिंग 20 20 तो होना ही चाहिए था एक्शन टारगेट इन्फ्लुएंस ओके गन ही नहीं रख सकता हूँ मैं इसमें इसमें गन गन इन एंड आउट ही रखूंगा ट्रिगर नहीं हो रहा ये और ट्रिगर क्यों नहीं हो रहा ये? Let's just watch a tutorial for it now. If things not going in our way, we will watch a simple tutorial. Okay, okay. Where is the action constraint? Simple. Let me just put the earphones. Okay.
Say you have a bow and an arrow rig, and when the arrow gets pulled back, you want the arms to bend backwards a bit automatically. Well, to do that, move the arrow back around the area you think it'll reach its peak, and notice the attribute that changes the most. In our case, it's Z location. Now let's look at the arms and see what direction they need to bend, and it looks like it's going to be the Y rotation. So with that knowledge, we right click on the Y rotation, add a driver, and this is a math equation for how much we want the arm to bend.
No. This is a driver. Yeah, in this one, it will show action constraint.
Hello everybody, welcome to Level Pixel Level, and today I'm just going to show you how I use action constraints.
Okay.
I have two bones set up here, one called base and one called controller. I'm going to take the base bone and I'm going to right click on the location and I'm going to insert a keyframe. I'm going to go to frame 20, I'm just going to move this on the Y axis, doesn't really matter where, and I'm just going to insert another keyframe. So now I have this very simple animation. Again, you can find all these files on my Gumroad account, and you can follow right along with me as I go through this tutorial. Down here, I actually have a dope sheet open, and I've flipped it to an action editor. What this allows me to do is to rename this action. I'm just going to rename it my action. Actions are how Blender stores animation data, and they can be transferred just like a texture to a material, and actually something that makes Blender really awesome compared to other 3D animation packages. Let's change this now into a constraint though. So what I'm going to do is actually click this X right here to remove this action. Now I'm going to come to the constraint tab and I'm going to add a bone constraint and I'm going to add an action constraint. The target is going to be the armature and the bone is going to be the controller. I'm going to use the bone in, let's do Y rotation and let's do local space. By default, it's in world space, and that means that anytime the bone, the parent, or the rig, or the object move, it's going to activate. I want it to only activate when that bone itself gets value on the rotation. For the to action, I'm going to use my action. Now I started animating that on frame 1, and I ended it on frame 20. And for the target range, let's do minimum of 0 and maximum, let's do 90. So now when I grab the controller bone and rotate it on the Y-axis, I'm actually...
Very simple. Right now. But when I am doing it... Okay. Let me see these settings. So, okay. Where I am doing wrong. Target, armature, control bone raw. In custom space, local space. Rotation in location. Local space. Oh, is this? No. It's in the Y. Location. Y. Maximum Y. Location. Minimum Y. Action is in and out. Armature object and vision. Ah, see, it's working. I'm doing some small issues. Okay, now select everyone. This thing. Do select. Ah, now if I do this, only one. Now, now. Okay, so, okay, so now in this one I will put a limit constraint, limit distance, limit location, limit distance. No, limit distance will be limit location. Okay, so in y, okay, in the local space, so y should be moving only one. Okay, so like 1.5 and 2.5 then. Okay, it should move one. Yeah, let's leave it 0.1. There is no harm in for us. So now there is a bone collection part. You want to see here we have a bone collect bone collection. So in the bone collection we are going to add some collection like root to organize our system, legs, guns, head. If we have IK and FK then we can also make to easily identifying those things, but in this one we don't have IK FK, and this one we are see mains control. Okay, so go to the edit mode, select one, assign, remove. Yeah, so attach. Okay, so root will be in the root, no issue about that, but these thing will be in the leg. Assign, remove them from the root section, and we can hide them for easy, very easily. So to take these things, so let's say head, so like assign, remove, hide the head, and body. So for body we have 1, 2, assign, okay, hide the body also, and this one should be goes in main controller, remove, and add them to those things right now, and these ones are in obviously guns. Just remove. root, we want root, chemical, legs, and the head. Okay, yes. And guns and bodies are not required. So we can easily toggle what we want and what we don't want in the things and in the whole infant production work. Remove infant shape, shape we want. Okay, so now this thing. Let's go to the bone arrow. Make it red. Okay. Hmm. So now we have completed the things. So like it, I will only move this thing and the gun will came out. Simple. And we have this rotation over here. Rotation for this. Like whenever I will go to the controller, I will only get Z Y as location because this is only what I need. So see, like if I say GY1, all the weapons are out. Then I will rotate them like machine guns as if they are firing. And for the leg, we can just adjust like enemy is little high or little low, so we can just adjust his height. Yeah, so this is the basic function of it. And with this, we completed the rig. Now in the next thing, I will start building the environment, open grassland. So I will do it in the afternoon. So if possible, I will do another live stream. So please subscribe and to see the updates.